Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the TTVNEWS with some last events in our province, and here are our stories today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Provincial Party Committee's Commission for Mass Mobilization and Legislative Document directing localities in the province to strengthen the implementation of mass mobilization work to participate in the site clearance for important national works and projects, the key transport projects in the province. Accordingly, the Provincial Party Committee's Commission for Mass Mobilization requires localities in the process of leading and directing the organization of compensation and site clearance work to closely follow the party guidelines, policies, and laws of the state and regulation of the province related to land, promptly grasp the thoughts and aspirations of the people, satisfactorily resolves the questions, complaints, and recommendations of the people, and ensuring the life and the legitimate and legal rights of the people also. And currently, the compensation and site clearance work is being strongly directed by the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, the Standing Committee of Provincial Party Committee, and Provincial People's Committee, and especially the consensus and response of the people, and thereby the infrastructure system and transportation are convenient, contributing to promoting the socio-economic development, ensuring the security and national defense.
On the afternoon of August 27, the Secretary Committee of the Provincial Labour Confederation held an extraordinary meeting to elect additional members of the Secretary Committee, members of the Standing Committee, and the position of Chairman of the Provincial Labour Confederation, the 10th term 2023-2028. At the meeting, Ms. Phan Thị Hồng Đào, Permanent Vice Chairwoman of the Provincial Labour Confederation, approved the proposals on the election of additional members of the Secretary Committee, members of the Standing Committee, and the position of Chairman of the Provincial Labour Confederation, the 10th term 2023-2028. As a result, Mr. Trịnh Văn Phước, member of the Provincial Party Committee, Secretary of the Party Delegation of the Provincial Labour Confederation, was elected to the Secretary Committee, Standing Committee, and elected to hold the position of Chairman of the Provincial Labour Confederation, the 10th term 2023-2028.
And on the morning of August 27, the survey team of the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of the Ninh Province, led by Ms. Trần Thị Huy Hoàng, Deputy Director of the Department, conducted a survey on the Code of Conduct for civilized tourism and tourism service establishments in Hoa Thanh Town. Through the survey at An Dong Hotel and Boter Nam San in Chero, the establishment has basically and effectively implemented a code of conduct for civilized tourism, ensuring the facilities for tourists to stay, to eat, and play around. And after the survey, the team has a working session with the People's Committee of Hoa Thanh Town and met the recommendations to the locality. In particular, the tourist accommodation establishments need to have the uniforms and name tags for each department and encourage establishment not to increase the prices on holidays and weekends. The locality also need to expand the propaganda on the social platforms and through QR code to attract the tourists to contribute to promoting the image and the people of the environment and issue a notice on the hotline number to reflect the implementation of the code of conduct for civilized tourism in the area. And the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of the Ninh Province has just organized the Southern Folk Music and Songs Art Festival and the Southern Folk Music Space in the Ninh Province in 2024. Attending the opening ceremony, there were Mr. Nguyễn Nam Giang, Deputy Director of the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, head of the festival organizing committee, Mr. Võ Văn Quý, Deputy Director of the Ninh Radio and Television Station, and leaders of Go Dầu District also. The event will take place on August 26 and 27 with many exciting and diverse activities, such as the đơn ca tài tử or the Southern Folk Music and Songs Art Performance, and đơn ca tài tử Space Exhibition, and also the đơn ca tài tử Space Exchange. And more than 100 amateur musicians and singers from the Southern Folk Music clubs operating in the Cultural, Sports and Broadcasting Center of District Town and Tân City will perform and sing the 21 original pieces of the art of the Southern Folk Music of the Southern region of Vietnam. And the activity of the festival have attracted a large number of people to come and enjoy, learn and love the art of Đơn ca tài tử of the southern region, or the art of the folk music of the southern region. And ladies and gentlemen, as a musical art with both scholarly and folk roots, Đơn ca tài tử or southern folk music is an indispensable part of the spiritual activity and cultural heritage of the people of the southern Vietnam. And the 2024 Southern Folk Music and Song Festival and the Southern Folk Music Speech of Tây Ninh province once again demonstrated the strong vitality of Đơn ca tài tử, a typical folk art form of the southern region, which has been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, as a representative intangible cultural heritage of humanity. In recent years, the activity of Đơn ca tài tử art clubs, teams and groups in Tây Ninh province have flourished. The organization of this festival also aims to select the good performances, talented musicians and talented singers to participate in the Southern Folk Music and Songs National Festival in 2025. This art form is something that we in Hoa Thanh Thao are very passionate about. To develop this art form, the Hoa Thanh Thao clubs try to attend, and we want the Hoa Thanh clubs to attend the festival, so we have to practice very hard. Participating in the festival, the teams from district, town and Tây Ninh city across the province perform the performances, including the solo, the duets, the song of the southern region, or the folk music in 8 or 16 beats, using all the melodies and the rhythms. And with the art of Đơn ca tài tử or the southern folk music, to become a true amateur, each artist must go through a very elaborate training period, learning from the accented words and transfer the words, how to sing to make it smell good, and arrange the words to make it beautiful, and always create their own style. Study and study forever, and so I have to study every day. And when I participate in this festival, I continue to study. Consider that I participate in this festival like you. I've learned more from you and study and exchange, study more and more, improve more and more also. Finger of the instrument, its lyrics and its rhythm of the song, let's seem to permeate the heart of each amateur, and it is that burning love and holds the art of Đơn ca tài tử, the southern folk songs, alive forever with time. And ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Education and Training has just held a conference to summarize the 2023 and 2024 school year and deploy the tasks for the 2024 and 2025 school year. Attending the event, there was Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee, Yu Văn Thắng. With the theme Solidarity, Discipline, Creativity, continuing to innovate in depth, improving the quality of education and training in the 2023 and 2024 school year, the education sector has overcome difficulties, basically completing the key tasks and solutions set out, and the implementation of the 2018 General Education Program at all levels has been carried out promptly, creating consensus among the parents and the students, and secondary and high schools have been given autonomy, so they have been proactive and creative in developing and implementing their educational plans, creating a high efficiency. In particular, the general education institutions have been flexibly organized to implement educational activities during and after the class hours, inside and outside the school campus also. And the sector also focuses on investing in building facilities and purchasing equipment to meet the learning needs of the people, especially the pupils. Policies for the teachers and learners are fully and promptly implemented. 100% of the communes, wards and towns and district towns and also Tây Ninh City have done a good job of maintaining universal secondary education, and the work of building schools that meet the national standards has always been priority, ensuring that 100% of the schools maintain the standards, and the number of the newly recognized schools has increased also. The innovation of teaching and learning methods and firms, the innovation of testing and assessment methods and firms towards developing student capacity are carried out seriously and with the quality in all school units. And in the group of development strategy to 2030 with a vision to 2050, Tayninh province will focus on researching and transferring high-yield, good-quality crop varieties that are resistant to pests and diseases, adaptable to climate change, and meet a diverse market demands for cultivation. The goal for the strategy is to preserve, restore, exploit, and develop indigenous and the endemic crop variety with a high economic value, associated with the ecological region and geographical indications, encourage the economic sectors to invest in research and production of varieties in the direction of modern industry, promote public-private partnerships in research, production and supply of high-quality disease-free plant seeds. And currently, in addition to cassava, new varieties of sugarcane have been used for cultivation, new highly quality rice variety also, and many other varieties of fruit trees, vegetables, etc. have also been applied by the people into production, helping to improve the productivity, product quality, and also increase the income. And ladies and gentlemen, implementing Project 3 dates July the 12th, 2020 of the Central Committee of the Vietnam Farmers Union on enhancing the role of the Vietnam Farmers Union in supporting farmers to start innovative business in the period of 2020 to 2025. In recent times, the TayNinhTV Farmer Union has promoted the transfer of science and technology to farmers for application in agricultural production, and thereby it has contributed significantly to improving the productivity and quality of agricultural products and increasing the farmers' income.
Clearly identifying the goal of helping farmer members escape from poverty sustainably is one of the top important tasks of the association. In recent times, the Farmers Association at all levels of the province have seriously implemented many solutions to help members change their thinking and ways of working in economic development, in which the associations at all levels have strengthened the transfer of science and technology to farmer members. The Camille also regularly contacts businesses as well as specialized sectors such as Agricultural Extension Center, Plant Protection Center regularly organize training courses for people on basic techniques such as rice planting techniques, fish farming and plant care techniques to help people gain more knowledge in production and animal husbandry. I find the training courses and technical exchanges for members very interesting because they understand the techniques of animal husbandry, understand what medicine to feed the fish when they are sick, to cure them, and then manage the water more closely, manage the rate to achieve positive results later. Thanks to the promotion of support for the application and transfer of scientific and technical advances, the construction of demonstration models in agriculture, farmers have only converted low-value crops and livestock to high-value crops and livestock, suitable for the conditions of each locality. We will continue to increase the opening of training courses, transfer of science and technology to farmer members to gain more experience and knowledge, thereby achieving high production results, helping farmer members develop their household economy and stabilize their life. In particular, we will promote and support farmer members to benefit from the policies of the party and the state, especially local policies related to the interests of farmer members and related to the development of agriculture, farmers, and rural areas. It can be seen that the greatest effect from the transfer of scientific and technological advances has contributed to changing people's production habits, reducing costs, and protecting the environment. At the same time, this is also considered the key to helping the province's agricultural production achieve high economic efficiency. The Prime Minister issued a decision approving the national forestry planning for the period of 2021-2030 with a vision to 2050. The goal is to develop the forestry sector into an economic and technical sector based on the establishment, management, production, development, and sustainable use of forest resources and forestry land, ensure broad and equal participation of organizations and individuals in forestry activities, mobilize social resources, maximize the potential, role, and value of forests for sustainable development, increasingly contribute to the process of socio-economic development, environmental protection, conservation of natural resources, biodiversity, and respond to climate change.
And for the first time, Halong City organized a festival of sailboats, parachutes, and jet skis on Halong Bay Coast, surpassing the waves in Halong 2024. This is a pioneering activity in the 31st festival and events of the Halong Festival City project. The event has the participation of over 50 vehicles, sailboats, jet ski, etc., and parachutes also, and more than 50 professional athletes from many clubs inside and outside the province, stirring up Halong Bay with the eye-catching coordinated performances, and Halong City aims to make this festival an annual activity, a unique tourism product that attracts the visitors. And at the announcement of the updated report on the Vietnamese economy organized by the World Bank on August 26, the organization forecast that our country's GDP growth will reach for 6.1% this year and 6.5% in the next 2 years of 2025 and 2026. According to the World Bank, the Vietnam's economic growth rate is expected to be higher this year, and thanks to the recovery of exports of many products. However, the report noted that the economy has not yet returned to the growth path as before the pandemic, and therefore it is necessary to boost public investment to both stimulate short-term demand and contribute to solving the problem of infrastructure shortages, especially in the fields of energy, transport, and logistics, without bottlenecks hindering the growth. In the first half of the year, the Vietnamese economy grew very well. However, the path to return to pre-pandemic growth is still difficult. By the end of this year, the export momentum will slow down a bit due to the impact of the slowing growth of trend of major economies in the world, such as the US, Europe, and China. In addition, developing capital markets will create an important source of long-term capital for the economy, helping Vietnam achieve its goals of becoming a high-income country by 2045. Billions of dollars of investment funds from around the world will be poured into the capital markets, including Vietnam, if Vietnam is upgraded to an emerging market. At the same time, it is necessary to gradually diversify the investment channels of the social insurance fund to improve the long-term profits and increase the resources of economic growth through investment in the enterprise sector. In the first half of this year, the Vietnamese economy benefited from the recovery in export demand. To maintain growth momentum from now until the end of the year and in the coming years, competent authorities need to continue institutional reform, promote public investment, and at the same time, manage and monitor risks in the financial market. In particular, it is necessary to closely monitor the asset quality of banks due to increasing bad debts. And that's all for today, TV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.